Hello, everyone. Welcome to your darling program, The Voice of Eve. Today, we have the privilege to look at a very important subject, and that is women and politics. Please stay tuned. We'll soon be back. Political leadership is the way to impact any nation, positively or negatively. The greatest impact any man or woman can make in any nation is through political leadership. So if things are not going right, look at the national leaders that came through politics. Can women make a difference in our lot in political leadership in this great country called Nigeria? Never mind what you may have thought about women, but the way things are today, can women make a difference? And women out there, can you make a difference? If you think you can, why are you not in politics? Please join me today as we deliberate on this very important subject. I am Dr. Violet Arene. Welcome back. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is your Voice of Eve. We have a serious concern today, and that is why women keep some distance from politics. We want to zero in on it, women and politics today. And we have some concerned patriots and lovely women who will discuss the subject. I have here with me Dr. Ejogu, consultant, social analyst. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
And I have another rosy red, beautiful lady here by her. And she is Cordelia Ekweme, famous chartered consultant and social analyst.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And I have my own Tochi, my co-presenter of Voice of Eve, Barrister Tochi, social analyst, everything. You're very welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Rene, as always.
Well, ladies, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Then, if we don't talk about it, the question is, who will talk about it for us? Why is it that women are still comfortably distancing themselves from politics? Why should women be in politics, and why are we not? The floor is open. Are you not concerned? Recently, ladies, we heard that 45 political parties have come on board. And honestly, I was anxiously looking out for a female party, at least a female registered party.
Undominated
party. I didn't see one. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I know that last time there was the professor from Ife, Professor
Dr.
Shonaya. Yes, and she did very well. I really applauded her courage. But I don't know whether we didn't spur her on and she dropped off, or she's still coming on board. But I did not see. Maybe you saw. And maybe you can tell us why the law in women's appetite to participate in politics and to come on to national leadership. Anybody?
I think personally that the reason why women tend to shy away from politics is mainly because of the attitude of the men towards the women, and also because the women don't have what it takes to play the game of politics in Nigeria. For you to enter into the political arena, you must have the financial muscle, and most women don't have that. Secondly, you also need the support of the men as well as other women folk to support you to make sure you succeed. A woman does not want to start something and then fail halfway. She wants to get into something and get to the bottom of it and be recognized as a successful woman. In most cases, when they struggle and even get to a high level, the attitude of the men bring them down. We have so many instances, we have cases where women have been able to climb up to the position of senators, members of the House of Rep. But what happened? Somewhere along the line, the men will put them down. So I think that men should, try to support women. Okay. A lot of men don't support the women.
Is that what you people say?
Well, that's one of it, but the other thing I think is also the cultural aspect. As much as we may have appeared to have advanced, there's still this underlying understanding that a woman's role is in the house. You should be seen and not heard. So, and you can only go so far. Yes. I mean, and probably not just in Nigeria. I mean, when Hillary Clinton won, the first woman to be the Democratic presidential candidate. I mean, for America, that's an advanced country. She was the first woman. And so it appears there's a glass ceiling that is that says this is how far you can go. Beyond this, your place, and we've had comments. Your place is in the kitchen. Your place is in the other room. So it's
the bedroom and the living room.
It's the other room. So it's quite it discourages women from wanting to go further in politics.
And I'd like to add that also sometimes when the women look at where their forebears, as it were, those who went ahead, how they fed, it's like, let me just step back. How far did this person go? But it's a mixture. It's a convergence of many factors. You have the attitude of the male, non-cooperation, you have the cultural thing, and then all this now, within the woman, there's this self-doubt. Can I even, how far can I go? The other people who went, what happened to them? So it's worrisome.
It's worrisome. Does it mean then that we have accepted our fate, a lead on our lives, political lives, and we're just going to be sitting down and just watching? I think no. We should break the ice.
Yeah. No, anywhere where you are not a partaker at the table, where decision is made, where policies are set, you are not well represented.
You accept whatever.
You accept, yes, you take whatever.
Is that what we want then?
So I believe women should rise up.
I believe so.
And take on the battle, but other women should support them. Yeah. I mean, because I think that's where it starts from. Yeah. When other women support them, that sense of self-doubt. And there's an encouraging voices saying, "Go on, you can make it." Yeah. That would go a long way.
And we've got the numbers.
Yes,
we've got the numbers, and we can actually say this is what we want.
Yes.
When you back up a woman, and also we also have to go back and do our homework. What do we want? What do we want?
What do we want?
Yes, and stand strongly by that. And we can take it from there. And then if you get the backup of the women alone, even if you don't hit the target, you make a strong. I mean, America can never be the same again. Hillary has broken the ice. She didn't get to being the president of America, but the first woman presidential candidate of a major party.
Yes.
2 major parties. She broke the ice. She's won. Watch out. In the next couple of years,
another woman will come.
Many more.
And I think women should have confidence in themselves. Most times it's because we think that, it's a man's world anyway, we can't make it, no matter how hard we try.
Yes.
But I think there are women with encouragement from other women.
Yes.
We will build up their confidence so much that they will be able to compete with their male counterparts for political positions.
And another thing also, it's not, I don't like tokenism.
Yes.
Okay, take 10 of you. No. We are complete as we are as women.
Yes.
We have what it takes.
Yes.
And over time, we have seen that women nurture, women handle things well.
Yes.
And
Women never drop the ball.
And I dare say probably do it better in most
We panache.
instances.
We do it with
multitask, we multitask. And
Yes.
you find that when you give a woman a responsibility,
Yes.
Yes.
She doesn't drop the ball.
drop
Yeah.
the
She
ball.
doesn't drop the ball.
Because at home, they raise the men, they raise the
They
kids,
raise the
they raise the
children,
men
everybody.
who are now leading them.
Yes.
So, they couldn't have done so badly.
Yes,
And-
they do complain though, and since we are women, we are more committed to honesty. They do complain
Yeah.
though that some women who got there
Yes.
were not very clean.
Yes, you're right.
And however, women the oddities that get up there, however they play, affects the fate of the other women
Coming
who want to
behind
come
them.
behind
Yes.
them. And all the negative, recitals of women who failed
Yes.
all over the world.
Yes.
They have not helped us.
So
Why
but-
do women
So the
fail?
recitals,
Yes.
the negative is more amplified
Yes.
than the achievements.
Because
we have had those who also achieved.
Yeah, we have, but they normally
Yes.
don't look.
They
at
don't celebrate
they
those.
do those
Yes.
ones that didn't
Who
make
don't.
it.
Yes.
That had
That
some,
got there, they didn't make it,
some,
yeah.
stigma.
Yes.
And because, generally you find people think politics is dirty.
Yes.
So,
Dirty.
but you get what you get what
Garbage
you,
in, garbage
in,
out.
garbage out.
Yeah.
So if we select, I use that word select, not elect.
Yeah.
Because we select, we don't elect.
We
But
don't even
if
know
we
about the
see elect,
purity of our elections. The purity of the
Yes.
elections.
And-
It's very doubtful.
yeah, so the integrity of the people you put in there is questionable.
Yes.
And you're not going to get so much out of it.
Yes.
But
Exactly.
if people with integrity, with stature, with professionalism take on those positions,
Yes.
Yeah.
then the
women
order will
will
be changed.
follow.
Very good. Well, it
Yeah.
looks as if, I'm not saying that those who went before us and did well or didn't do well were not, the choicest people. But I think that if women really want to get there, we should make sure of the character of the women we
person.
support.
Yes.
I think one thing we should have in mind is it is not money or connections or influence that will keep you in power and in the hearts of people, but your character,
Character.
Yes.
how you
Yes.
touch lives.
Yes.
And that means
Yes.
that women actually should work on their character and
Yes.
integrity
Yes.
and honesty
Yes.
and come up. Let the best come up
Yes.
and let us support the best.
regardless of political boundaries.
Yes.
Regardless of political,
We
We should
boundaries.
look out for the values they espouse.
Yes.
Track record.
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
The
are
track
these
record.
people?
Who are they?
Who are these people?
Where did they?
Yes.
How did they come?
Yes.
Their upstarts. It's like somebody says something that broke my heart. That amongst those who rule us could be criminals
Of course.
who made money
Yes.
and got there.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's heartbreaking for such remarks to be made.
But that's reality.
And that's why women.
But that's reality. That's reality because
That's why women don't want to be there.
the atmosphere
Yes.
from whence these people are selected or elected,
Yes.
as you may choose to.
Yes.
You need money.
You need money.
You need money.
So money gets you there.
It's a key factor. It's a key factor
So
in
money
and
buys
election
out
today.
honesty. So this money thing, it's a bogey. That is
problem.
really a problem.
Yes.
And is there any other way? But then that's a culture of politics everywhere. Because actually, to pay for your adverts,
Oh yes.
So you
your
said-
rallies,
your
rallies,
mobilization,
mobilize
takes
them.
money.
It takes a lot of money.
Take
So
money.
this money factor in
Yes.
politics is a bane.
Yes.
It's actually a hindrance in getting
It's
the
a
best
hindrance.
people there.
Yes.
It's a
Because the best people don't have bags of money.
And
Yes.
where the people come from, the hunger level,
yes.
it's pronounced. So you wave a 500 naira note, that's a decider.
yes.
That can sway an election, albeit it could be local government level, councillorship.
just a
You just wave the money or you
And
cook
people
some
grabbing.
Money,
And that's
money
it.
is an important
money-
factor.
but
money is a
that
critical
means
resource.
that knowing that that's a problem, then we have to be very deliberate and
Yes.
intentional,
Yes.
so that if a woman comes up and says, and you've checked her out, and she has all these,
Yes.
and then we should support her.
We should support her.
financially as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
It would
But-
also
okay.
it would also entail our stepping away from our comfort zones. What happens is that we stay in front of the TVs, do all the analysis. Politics isn't always sitting in your sitting room and analyzing. You've got to get your hands dirty. You've got to step out and get into the trenches.
Yes.
Because that's where the action is. So if you are supporting a woman and we don't have money to bandy about or throw about, what about coming out and actively supporting? Who's going to be there watching that the votes are properly cast, votes are not diverted? Who's going to be there to make sure that ballot boxes are not snatched?
Honestly, I think
Yes.
this subject is so important.
Yes.
Because political leadership, women, mothers, will determine the future of our children.
Yes. I recall somebody saying recently, how did the Mrs. Ransom Kutis, Margaret Ekpos,
Yes.
how did they do it? And the society was even more anti-women then, yet they were great mobilizers.
They were great mobilizers.
And they made impact.
And,
Yes.
and we have all
They
the
had the
opportunity,
boldness.
all the education,
Yes.
all the TV training.
Yes.
We are not making
We are not
impact
making
amongst
impact.
women.
We are not.
We are not mobilizing. we are not leading women.
I recall.
We're not
I
leading
recall
women.
somebody saying, because these women that they led could vouch for their character and integrity.
Yes.
They were people-centered people. They didn't just grab stuff for
For
themselves.
themselves.
Yes.
I think
They have always stood on the right of the people.
Thank you.
So immediately they stepped forward like, yes, this is our
what we
person.
want.
You are
So
right.
we are looking for that.
We are looking for women like that.
Yes, we are
who
looking
have transparency
Yes.
and credibility.
Yes.
and
And
like,
integrity.
like Tochi said, people-centered person. If
Yes.
you recall, Barack Obama started off as a community organizer.
Yes.
Barack Obama did not have all the bells of. He did not have
He didn't have
godfathers.
structure.
He didn't have. But
Yes.
he started off because people know the heart.
Yes.
People know that this person is here to represent me.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so he started off, from the community.
From the
So
community.
when people see that, so it may not be if I have a
Money.
bag of money.
Yes.
Because a lot of people have spent money and didn't win.
They didn't win.
You know, so it's probably starting off from the grassroots,
Yes.
starting off at the local level,
Yes.
and people getting to know you,
Yes.
trust you,
Yes.
believe in you,
Yes.
and then slowly they support you. Then the money would come.
Then the money
the
will
money
come.
would come.
Yeah.
The money would come. Yes.
Honestly, I think because so many women have been sensitized now. There are some of them who have money, but I do think what you're saying is very right. If a woman that has credibility,
Yes.
that can be vouched for, can step out with that audacity, and I'm going to represent us
Yeah.
and to do the best for this nation,
Yeah.
women will support her.
I believe so.
Exactly.
But we are looking for people like that.
We are.
I think where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes.
The important thing is today, politics is in the air. The nation badly, this nation, Nigeria, badly needs good leadership, national leadership. That's what we want. What are you doing about it as a woman? Because getting concerned and involved means you care about the future of your children.
Yes. Also, we should be worried about the security in the country today. There's so much insecurity everywhere, and this also makes the woman, not want to come out, But I know that if women are given the chance to be there, because women are peacemakers, they will be able to put some measures of control
Yes.
to stop or even minimize this insecurity in the nation.
Yeah.
It will not continue the way it is continuing right now,
Yes.
because it makes people not even to be confident enough to come out. So we need to do something about, women, giving women a voice, giving women a chance to deal with the security problem in this nation.
I'm also thinking at this point in time, things look a bit quiet. on the political scene.
Yeah.
There's a lot of uncertainty. Where are we headed? What next? And all that. But we have 2019 looming.
Yes.
So I think this is the time for the grassroots mobilization.
That is it.
Go underneath and
And
begin
start
to
to build.
do
It's
the
the
work.
time to begin.
This is, I think that's what we should be doing now. Go the communities we can reach out to. They're there. We begin to say, this is what we want to do. This is how we can galvanize. This is how we can push our agenda. But I don't think that's happening.
It's not happening, and people are talking about recession.
There's this quiet.
Yeah,
There's this quiet, and everybody just like, what do I eat?
What
What do I eat? How do I pay my school fees? My children's school fees.
And people are afraid.
Yeah.
You come out,
There's
they
an
kidnap you.
uncertainty in the
There's
air.
there's
There's
uncertainty.
uncertainty. You come out, they kidnap you.
Insecurity, uncertainty,
Yes.
and lack of money, they are all
No
in the
money.
air. But no matter what we have on the ground or what we don't want, there's something, whether we want it or not, must come, and that's a future.
Yes.
Future comes upon us willy-nilly, and we have to catch up with it.
Yes.
We have to latch on to the type of future we want, and political leadership will decide it. I think we've had enough of bad politics in this nation. We've had a surfeit of the most disgusting behavior, even in the
public
space. In the public, law,
House.
National
Yes.
Assembly,
Yes.
with
Yes.
state and federal.
It's appalling.
It's appalling, and anything that will change it. Women out there,
Yes.
think about politics.
And when the time comes,
when the time
to
comes.
vote again,
Yes.
Yes.
and some of these people present themselves again, we
Again.
should be able to say,
Shun them.
Forget it.
We remember.
Yes.
We remember.
Yes.
How many times did you ever get up to push a bill, to champion a cause
Yes.
that will benefit everybody? Did you go there to display some?
But we have short-term memory. But that's what I was saying. That
Yeah,
the women
yeah.
who are there
Yes.
should know that they have there's a higher expectation of them.
Yes.
So that they should be the role models, because since other people will be walking in their own footsteps.
Yes.
So they have a higher duty.
Yes.
To make sure that they represent women well.
Yes.
So
But do they
Yes,
represent women well?
That's
I
true.
want to see also the women who get up there
Yes.
to know
What they
and
did.
to discuss what we are discussing. Because their performance will determine the performance of women in
future.
points, as you
Future.
said, how we walk in their footsteps.
Yes.
But getting there to forget us and not to mobilize us, it's terrible.
But I think
There
it's
should
that
be
short-term,
accountability.
yes, that short-term memory. At the end of 4 years, they come with their bag of rice,
Yes.
with their bag of salt,
Yes.
and then everybody has amnesia.
Yes.
You have, selective
Yes.
amnesia, and you forget that
Yes.
this
And
person
we
in
accept
the
them,
4
and we
years,
accept-
did
we
they bring
accept their
any
gifts,
Yes, did they bring
and
any
then
projects?
satisfy our needs for today and forget where they're coming from.
There should be proper accountability.
I-
Let them know that at the end of their tenure, they will have to go back and give account of their stewardship.
Well, that's where the challenge is, because we did not vote for them. They were selected. And then, so if it were in a place where each person one vote and your vote truly counts, then the people would know that the power resides in them. And that when you come back 4 years later, I'd say, give me an accounting. What did you do? What did you use my vote for? But because, most of the politicians are thrust upon, they decide in the inner room who would be the representative, and then give people bags of rice, and then probably take your voter card or whatever it is, and so at the end of the day, do it or start ballot boxes and then put whatever name is there, and then what do we do?
Yeah. So actually, there are women. This is our show. If we are not able to step out there and to contest to be in political leadership, there is so much we can do to help and better the situation.
Yes.
We can support the woman who has the audacity to come out.
Yes.
we can join to do a better political education
Yes.
at the grassroots
Yes.
in vernacular
And
language.
which I
Yes.
think it's very, very
And
critical.
women can do it better than men.
That's very
We
critical.
we are
Yes.
teachers.
Yes.
Let us teach the grassroots what to expect from their rulers.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even teach our children what they should expect
Yes.
from their rulers.
Yes.
So that we can breed better politicians in
Yeah.
the
In
future.
future.
If you don't, and if you're not able to get out there and the contest, please get your hand involved in political development
Yes.
of Nigeria,
Yes.
because that is where the change will come.
Yes.
You can
Exactly.
shout change, change.
Change.
What
From
are
now
you
to
from
tomorrow.
now till but you are not going to change anything unless you have better people manning the affairs.
Political gateposts.
Yes.
Political gateposts of this nation and making better decisions
Every
and
day,
policies
every
day. Correct.
that will affect the nation.
Yes.
I think this is it. It's
Yes.
a very strong message to us women.
Yes.
Do not sit back there.
No.
Do not be laid back. You are involved.
Get involved.
Whether you like it or not,
Yes.
you are involved.
Yes.
Yes.
Ladies, I can't thank you enough. This is a powerful sensitization, and as our Lord will say, those who have ears to hear,
Let them hear.
let them hear. Well, viewers, you have heard it all. Women need to be there. Political leadership is very, very important for the future of our children. You cannot afford to fold your hands. Let those who have ears, let them hear. Thank you all for watching. I am Dr. Violet Arene.